Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me and requesting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips you can apply right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of organic leads come from your website, so it is really critical that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. All right, so I do like that you have the call now and the make appointment. You do want to make it as easy as possible for your customers when they land on your page. But I also noticed this is a Google profile website. So while it is better than nothing, and it does actually help in your local Google profile listing, it's not a good platform for your website. So I would definitely recommend rebuilding your site on a better platform where you're going to have more control over your SEO and be able to have the things that you're going to need on your website in order to be able to be found online. So your website needs to have a separate page for each of your services. That's going to be really critical because you need to build content around every single service. That's going to allow you to actually rank for keywords. So content is key. Google doesn't rank based on appearance, they rank based on content. So you need a ton of content. Your home page should be at least 1,000 words or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. You do need 250 words of content for every keyword you're trying to rank. All of your pages throughout your website need to have their own original content, and they also need to all be focusing on their own keywords. You do not want to try and rank multiple pages for the same keyword or use duplicated content, because Google will penalize you for that, and you're not going to show up in the organic listings where you normally would have. So it's going to be really, really important. And if you're servicing multiple areas, you also need to have service area pages. Any city that you service that has search volume for your services need to have its own page. That way you can have content built specifically around your services in that specific city and be found for them in that city organically. So that's going to be really, really critical for you. So you definitely need a ton more content. You're going to need more content than your competitors. You need those separate service pages and service area pages. Now, let's look at your top competitor. It's not a strong competitor, but it is number one for organics for water damage in Bend, Oregon. So, just a pretty basic website. See, they have pages separated from residential commercial, but don't appear to have their own separate pages for each of their services, so that is going to hurt them quite a bit. They do have the click to call phone number on top. Let's see, their brand is also a local keyword, so that actually does help them. So yeah, this is it. There's not much to this site. These guys are going to be super easy to beat. They don't have nearly enough content. They're not going after any relevant buyer intent keywords. People generally search by the service they need rather than a brand. So it's more important to be focused on the local buyer intent keywords than any type of branding. And then support your website with SEO, because without search engine optimization, your website is just not going to be found online. So if we look here, you have a score of a 1.1 out of 100 in Google's trust flow. That means Google does not trust your website yet. That is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. While you do need a lot of these, not all are created equal. This is a popularity contest in Google. So the more relevant these links are to your services, the more authority it's going to give you, and the more it's going to help you to rank. A referring domain is any website that provides your website with a link from the other website to your website. The backlink is that physical link coming from this other website to your website. The whole purpose is to drive traffic. You do need to make sure that your links are do follows. And if we look here, out of your 3 referring domains, all of them are do follows. So that's really good. But that also means only 3 of your links are doing anything remotely to help your website. Because your website doesn't really have any content, doesn't have the separate pages or service area pages, you have 0 keywords indexed, and so you're getting 0 people to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of customers by not being properly optimized. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 0 with 2 backlinks and referring domains, both of which are do follows. So you only have to beat their 2 referring domains. And they also don't have enough content and don't have any keywords in here. The only reason they are showing up higher organically is because their brand name is the major local keyword. So is their domain. So their domain, their brand name, and the little bit of content they have is allowing to push them in organics above you. And that's it. These guys are going to be super easy for you guys to beat. And the last part of this is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 because 30% of people search here and don't search anywhere else. So when you're not listed here, you send all of those leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are your citations, the name of your business, address, phone number, website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. And you will need a lot more than your competitors. But when you follow all of these tips I have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for each service in all of your service areas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you soon.